Are you one of 45 million people in America who are currently without health insurance? If so, the Affordable Care Act may be just for you. The Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare as some call it, is designed to help give millions of the uninsured options of affordable, comprehensive health insurance. Hi, I'm Andrea Copeland. Today we're going to discuss the Affordable Care Act, including important deadlines you should keep in mind regarding enrollment, as well as how you can find the right health insurance plan that fits your needs. Joining me now is Jessie Ray. Jessie is with United Way. Jessie, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Andrea. Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. All right. Tell me, what is the United Way's role in our community as it relates to helping to get the uninsured insured?
So a number of nonprofits in the community came together last year, recognizing that there's not been a lot of outreach done across the state of Virginia, but knowing that there could be a lot of people that would benefit from access to health insurance through the Affordable Care Act. So United Way has taken the lead as the coordinator of a local coalition, and we call ourselves CVille Enrolls. So we maintain a website that has questions, answers to questions about the law itself, as well as where to turn in the community to get help. We've also listed local events on that website. I maintain a listserv that goes to a number of different people at nonprofit agencies or interested members of the community that answers questions about some of the latest information. So when there were deadline changes or new flyers and videos that were available to help people, I sent that out to the community.
How are you getting the word out to reach those that who really don't know yet? How are you getting the word out about it?
We've tried a number of different things. So we certainly rely on our nonprofit partners, like the Charlottesville Free Clinic and Region 10 have done a great job of putting flyers and phone numbers in their clients' hands. We've also done some library sessions where we hosted the 10 questions in 10 minutes sessions. We had quite a good turnout for those. We've knocked on restaurant doors and have also done some radio announcements and advertising in the CVille and Daily Progress as well.
Okay. Are you targeting certain people, certain areas for this?
Not necessarily.
No.
I mean, we certainly started with our nonprofit agency partners and their clients, since they typically are the ones who are uninsured to begin with. But then we also wanted to reach out to the broader community, knowing that, there are a lot of working folks who don't have insurance either. And so you can't, there's no age, there's no demographic necessarily that the uninsured fall into. So we're trying to cast as wide a net as possible.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, the Health Exchange opened for business in October of 2013. However, we know that there are some other important dates coming up. And tell us about those dates.
Absolutely. So the absolute deadline to enroll, and the important word here is enroll and not have coverage that starts by.
Okay.
That deadline is March 31st of 2014, so just a few more weeks. And as long as someone is enrolled by March 31st, then they won't be subject to the individual mandate, also that people are calling the penalty, that fine that they'll have to pay on their taxes if they don't have health insurance. The other difference is the coverage start dates and those deadlines. So if someone signs up by the 15th of the month, then they can have coverage that starts on the 1st of the very next month.
Okay.
So if someone enrolls by February 15th, then their coverage can start March 1st.
And you say can start March 1st.
As long as they're enrolled and have pushed that confirm button, their coverage will start March 1st.
Okay.
And then they'll get a notice about when they pay their premium and that sort of make their first payment to the insurance company.
Okay.
And as long as they pay that premium by that deadline, then yes, their coverage will start.
We know there's been quite a bit of controversy, political controversy surrounding the Affordable Care Act. But as I said at the top of the show, there are 45 million Americans who are uninsured. So what are some of the benefits for the Affordable Care Act? It's got to be great things about it. I mean, at this time, we have, 100 and how many enrolled in this area?
At least 130 that we know of.
Okay, so they obviously needed it. So what are some of the benefits of the Affordable Care Act?
There have been a number of things that have changed that people have found really helpful. So one of the biggest changes that's come with the marketplace portion of the law is creating this financial assistance that's available. Okay. So there are tax credits that are now available to help pay for health insurance, and there are also things called cost sharing reductions that can help reduce people's out-of-pocket costs. So the annual payments that they have to make and the co-payments that they have to make at doctor's appointments and things like that, which has been a tremendous benefit for a lot of people who sort of ride on that borderline of, they want insurance, but it can still feel really unaffordable if they've never had it before.
Okay. For more information on this, you can visit sevilleandrose.org or call 434-972-1702. Jessie, thank you so much. We know it's a lot of information.
It is. Thank you. It's can feel really overwhelming, but there's a lot of places to go for help.
Well, and we appreciate you all leading the charge on the coalition that's helping to get the word out to individuals who could benefit from the Affordable Care Act. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up, we're going to speak with a certified Affordable Care Act navigator. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. Just a few weeks ago, I stood in the Rose Garden to announce that the Affordable Care Act's marketplace was open for business. This is a website where people without health insurance or who can't get it through their employer can apply for, browse, and buy quality affordable plans. By now, you've probably heard that the website has not worked as smoothly as it was supposed to. But we've got people working overtime in a tech surge to boost capacity and address the problems, and we're going to get it fixed. It's important to remember, though, that the Affordable Care Act is much more than a website. Because of the Affordable Care Act, millions of young people have been able to stay on their parents' plan until they turn 26. Seniors now have deeper discounts on their prescription medicine. Preventive care like mammograms and birth control are now free. That's all happening right now because of the Affordable Care Act. And already many Americans have used the new health insurance marketplaces to find affordable coverage. I met a woman from Delaware who's been turned down by insurers before due to a pre-existing condition, but now she's enrolled in a new plan that will save her $150 a month. More importantly, she'll have the security of knowing that one illness or accident won't cost her the business she worked so hard to build. I got another letter from an uninsured single mom in Washington State who discovered that she can get herself and her son covered for less each month than she currently spends on his medicine alone. She wrote that she cried when she signed up because, in her words, there was so much stress lifted. While the website will ultimately be the easiest way to buy these new insurance plans, it isn't the only way. So even as we boost our efforts to get the site working as well as it's supposed to, we're boosting our efforts to make sure folks can still buy the same quality, affordable insurance plans the old-fashioned way, either over the phone or in person. That's why I'm asking you to be a part of Team Obamacare. We won't be able to reach everyone who deserves the safety and security of affordable health insurance without you. Fortunately, that's what you do best, organizing. So I'm asking you to help tell your friends, families, coworkers, classmates, neighbors, and anyone else about what the Affordable Care Act can mean for them. Remember, nobody ever expected this would be easy. Change never is. It takes time and effort and dedication. But if we all keep doing what we can to make a difference in our communities, I'm absolutely confident that we will finish the job of making healthcare in this country not just a privilege for a fortunate few, but a right for all Americans to enjoy. Thanks so much, everybody.
Joining me now is Mary Frances Charlton. Mary Frances is a certified Affordable Care Act navigator. Mary Frances, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, tell me, what is your role as a certified Affordable Care Act navigator?
So my responsibilities are twofold. I provide outreach and education to the community about the Affordable Care Act, and I assist individuals in getting enrolled and getting their coverage started under this new healthcare law. Okay.
Now, it's interesting you have the word navigator in your title, because you're not putting together a plan for someone, you're assisting them with getting one, right?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
A lot of folks don't have a lot of background in health insurance, and there are plenty of people who have never had health insurance before in their lives. So this is all new to a lot of people. So our services can be really helpful to folks if they don't have a health insurance vocabulary, if they don't know what this new law means for them, and they haven't heard a lot about it or haven't gotten to understand the benefits that they can receive under the new law, such as premium tax credits and cost sharing reductions. These are all foreign words to a lot of people. So we're here to help explain that to people and to the community as well.
Okay. Okay. Now, does everyone does everyone need a navigator to enroll?
Not everyone needs a navigator. If you have a background in having health insurance, if you've been insured through your job, or even if you've gone out on the market yourself and gotten your own plan, you might not need a navigator because you're more familiar with how insurance works. If you know a lot about the Affordable Care Act, then you might not need a navigator then, because you understand all your options, you understand how you can benefit under the law. Or if you're very tech savvy and you have an internet background and you know how to use the website, a lot of folks don't have internet access. A lot of folks don't have a computer. So they need a lot of help because they just don't even know how to get on the website. So people have varying degrees of complexity in their questions, and some people just want some reassurance and want us to help explain all the different plan options to them, because there is so much that goes into every plan, and we're trained on how to help people with that and explain the plan options to them.
So walk us through what you do from beginning to end when someone calls you. If I call Mary Frances, help, what do you do?
Well, usually I'll see if I can take care of them over the phone, because that way they don't have to come all the way down to our office. We are pretty centrally located. We're at the Legal Aid Justice Center, right across the street from Washington Park. But usually I'll try to answer their questions over the phone. Sometimes, though, it's best to just schedule an appointment, come in and sit down with me in my office, and I can fully explain to you how this law works, what your options are. We can look at all, if we get through the application together, we can look at all your plan options and hopefully even get you enrolled, and I'll give you some guidance as to what to do next, even after you leave my office.
Okay. If someone wanted to contact you to begin their process of navigating the Affordable Care Act and shopping for and buying health insurance, how would they get in touch with you? You
can reach us at 434-220-1496. And just leave us a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Okay, so 434-220-1496, and be sure to leave them a message.
Yes.
What's been rewarding about being a navigator?
There have been countless rewarding moments during this process, but I would say the most rewarding thing is low-income folks coming in who have never had access to health insurance before, and therefore they've never had access to health care before. This is finally giving them the chance to go look into that issue they've been having and just letting go, or just having that assurance and being able to go to bed at night knowing that they're covered. And we've had people come in our office jumping up and down cheering because they have insurance for the first time. So it's really been wonderful to help the community out.
And even if you have insurance, that is good news to hear. So that's always good to know.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Mary Frances, for being on the show. Enroll Virginia. Again, that number is 434-220-1496. You can talk to Mary Frances, and there are other navigators who will be available to assist you. You can also go online at enroll-virginia.com. All right. We trust this information has been helpful for you as you begin the process to shop for individual health insurance through the marketplace. Thank you for tuning in to this Positive Channel special production. Be sure to join our online community on Facebook and Twitter, and visit our website at positive-channels.com. For Positive Channels, I am Andrea Copeland, and we'll see you soon.